Well, I'm delighted to be in Gibraltar today as the Minister for Europe, and this is my second visit, and I'm thrilled really to see here today the tremendous military heritage of Gibraltar. You have such a fabulous culture of which we are extremely proud because there's such a close connection between Gibraltar and British Armed Forces for obvious reasons. But I've also had very good discussions today with your Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister about the forward progress of negotiations with the EU to come to a settled resolution and a treaty. I think that's something that we are optimistic about, but of course alongside our optimism and our expectation that a practical positive solution can be found, alongside that we know that everyone has a duty to prepare for a worst case scenario. So I've been having discussions with your government ministers about a no negotiated outcome preparation, and they've been very productive. But we've had a very good day, and I think our positive expectation is that we can make all sides can make a positive positive progress towards concluding a treaty, because it's so palpably in the interests of everyone. It's in the interests of Spain and Gibraltarians. It's in the interests of the large workforce that come from Spain, and so it's been a very, very productive day all round. And of course, apart from that, it's been a lovely, lovely sunny spring day, and it's not like this in London, so I'm very pleased to be here.
I understand that you're quite keen for March to be a month where a big push is made in those negotiations. Could you tell us, from your understanding, of how close we are to negotiating a treaty successfully?
Well, it's not useful to me to give a running commentary on the specifics of the negotiations, but of course the teams are engaging in that, and of course we work extremely closely side by side with the Gibraltar government in that regard. And I think that when you look at the situation, it's so clearly in everyone's interests. As I said, for Gibraltarians, for the thousands of Spaniards that cross the border every day who work in the booming economy of Gibraltar, it's so palpably in everyone's interests that we hope a pragmatic and sensible solution can be found. We hope that this can be soon, but I wouldn't make a comment about the specific date, but I hope that progress can be made sooner rather than later.
Now, there's been an exchange of letters between yourself and the European Scrutiny Committee, and they've expressed concern about some of the details in negotiations. What would you say to them, or what will you say to them when you next appear before them?
Well, my great friend, the Sir Bill Cash, whom I've known for many years in the House of Commons, is rightly holding government ministers to account. That's his job as chair of that committee. I think what I say to Sir Bill and all MPs who take a keen interest in Gibraltar is that we are standing alongside the government and the people of Gibraltar, that we are absolutely committed to Gibraltarian sovereignty and democracy, and we are working very closely with your Chief Minister, your Deputy Chief Minister and your team. So we are as one. So MP colleagues should be reassured by that approach, by the total resolve and clarity we have when it comes to the sovereignty of Gibraltar. It's something that is very special. It has a unique place in our history. It's something in which we're hugely proud, and we know that together we're tremendously robust in that regard. And I think seeing around the military installations just today reminds me of the tremendously long-standing shared history that we have, and that's something that we draw reference to in looking towards our future.